everybody. So while I'm doing these first couple of videos, possibly even this first year of videos, trying to figure out what kind of identity, what kind of feel, what kind of vibe I want all these videos to have. I'm trying out a couple of different kinds of formats, of some with me driving and some picture-in-picture and some here are some interesting landmarks and here's what I had to eat that day. And I could really appreciate some feedback from you guys. So if you see a type of clip or a type of piece of information or a way that I convey that information that you really like and that you want to see more of, if you could just drop me a note in comments and let me know what's working for you. I can try and do more of that. Or if there's something in the videos that's really aggravating you, like I know camera shake really aggravates me, so I try to fix that when I see it, but I don't always get it right. If there are little things like that that are bothersome to you, let me know, because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. It's all new to me. I'm still new to this whole how to make a professional video for YouTube. So anything you see that you like, let me know. Anything you see that or hear that you don't like, let me know. And we'll try and get this into a space that makes all of us happy. Me happy to do it for you guys, and you guys happy to watch it. That's what we're aiming for. So anyway, again, we're still playing catch up, so just, you know, keep tabs on this space. Eventually, I promise we'll be caught up to where I am. Probably in May is when we'll be a lot closer in time to each other, to what you're seeing on the feed and what's actually going on in my life. But for now, sit back and enjoy these couple of videos about Philadelphia. Have a good week. In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys, they were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mama got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Alright folks, some of the fun things you'll see in South Philly. I just saw in the median, so there's like 5 lanes. There's 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 lane in the middle. And in the lane in the middle, so far, I have seen a pile of junk that looks like somebody's homeless encampment, including a shopping cart. I have seen a dude just walking down the middle like it's a sidewalk. And just now, I saw an RC big truck with big tires, you know, but in miniature, so it's like, you know, maybe 2 feet long, just tooling down the road like it's a car. And then somebody doing donuts in the middle of the lane with the RC car. I'm like, you people having too much fun here in Philly. I have to tell you, this does really look like it would be a fun town to live in. It just seems like a really neat place. But the real reason I was in South Philly, and I'll show you in a minute here, this is not by any stretch of the imagination a mukbang channel. If you're looking for people eating food, especially fat chicks eating food, this ain't that. But I will, because I am in Philly, give you my lowdown on a genuine Pat's King of Philly cheesesteak review, which is the whole reason I was in South Philly, not to be confused with South Boston, heaven forbid. But yeah, Pat's, had to go get me some Pat's. I've heard that you haven't had a real Philly cheesesteak till you've been to downtown Philly, and Pat's is the original. Genoa's Steak is right near there, or Geno's Steak is right near there. That whole area is this whole small, closed-in wharf town kind of feel. Zero parking, so you just kind of go, yeah, my car will fit there. You walk up to the window, order it. Comes with Cheese Whiz. I was not prepared to handle Cheese Whiz today, so I'm like, nah, give me provolone. So technically it's not authentic because I didn't go for the provolone, but technically they can suck it. The fries are good though. Eating the fries. Trying to find a nice park so that I can stop and let the girls out. Fries are good though. But you don't go there for the fries, you go there for the cheesesteak. And I will be eating that as soon as I get to the park. Let me show you the view down the street, though. It's pretty cool. Check that out. I don't know what that building is, but that's a neat view. And that guy crossing the street. There you go. You just never know what you're gonna see. I love it. Alright, here we go. Alright, folks. I found a part of Fairmont Park that we could just kind of hang out at. I found a parking spot. I was trying to get on to the part of Martin Luther King Drive that will let you slow roll past the boathouses so that you guys could see what that looks like. Unfortunately, that chunk of the road is closed, so if there's a way to slow roll by the boathouses, I don't know what it is. But I am going to try that cheesesteak before it gets cold. And I've let the girls out, so they're roaming around in the back. Alright, let's see about this. It's our only store in South Philadelphia, 9th and Wharton Street, owned and operated by the original Olivieri family since 1930. Pat's King of Steaks. Originators of the steak sandwich, thank you for your patronage. Pat's King of Steaks. That's what all that says. And it is still hot, because I didn't drive that far. You guys, this smells so good. Look at that. Cheesesteak. On an original hoagie. That's the right bun. And the steak is delicious. I think it might meet with Callie's approval also. I just wanted to show you guys some of Fairmont Park while we're driving along it. That trail that you see there, you can see there's trail off to our right, people walking along it. There's a river on the other side of that, and people haven't seen any action on the river itself, but there's plenty of boathouses along here where you could be on that river. But yeah, this is all part of Fairmont Park, and I think if I'm understanding the map right, we'll be able to cross at a bridge up ahead, and we'll be in East Fairmont Park. And the basic idea is that there's this whole stretch along the water that they just turned into parkland and left it as green space for people to enjoy. And I really appreciate that. There's a similar stretch along the Charles in Boston that's also greenway, but nothing the size of what this thing is. Looks like there's a homeless encampment over there. Tents along the river. I assume that means homeless encampment. I could be wrong. And there's all kinds of train traffic through here like you would expect. I notice those kinds of things because I love trains. So yeah, you guys will get used to me talking about trains on this channel. So I'm going to see if I can get across to the other side, and we'll go to East Fairmont Park. That might put us on the back side of those boathouses, and that would be okay. I'm sure the riverside is much more scenic and pretty to look at, but Falls Bridge, I think, is what that just said we're crossing over. Very old bridge. You can tell by all the rust. It's okay. I let the girls be free in the car for just a little bit there while we were driving through the park, because I figured it's a park, you know, how much trouble could they get into? Well, it's a 35-mile-an-hour park, so they could get into quite a lot of trouble, but mostly Callie tucked herself under the driver's seat. She's like, nope. She doesn't want to be in her carrier, but she doesn't want to be out and about now either. She has learned that it's safer in the carrier. We've tried a couple of times with her being loose in the car, and she just doesn't have the sea legs for as quickly as I stop. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go this way. I don't know what's going on over there. Pictures of a bride and groom going on. Like I said, you just never know what you're gonna see. And I love this. I'm loving Philly in much the same reason that I love New York City. You just never know what you're gonna see. Not that I haven't seen some funky stuff in Columbus too, but pardon me. It's more like every minute here, something funky, weird going on that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Not sure how much of this footage we'll actually use, but I'm going to give you guys a chance to see Fairmont Park in the winter. I love all these old bridges and old railroad bridges, and would love to kayak down on that patch of water. That would be cool. Wrong time of year for me to be backpacking, and ultimately I don't think I'm gonna get a kayak. Kayak is big and bulky, but I heard about these things called pack rafts, and that I think is ideal for living in a car. It's inflatable, but you'd use a dry sack to inflate it. So I like the ease and the portability and the lightweightness and the compact. Doesn't take up hardly any space. Rambling Waters has a channel that shows him pack rafting on a couple of places, and that's very much what I'm looking into. Kind of sad he hasn't posted in a while. I'm hoping he gets back on channel at some point. But he might be one of those summer only kind of guys, so we'll have to see. I didn't plan on being a winter traveler. I planned on being down south, but I got started in winter in Ohio and had places along the same parallel that I wanted to go be. You know, go see my son in Pittsburgh, come out here to Philly for the surprise announcement tomorrow. So yeah, I'm doing a lot more winter being in my car than I had originally intended. Sorry. Old cemetery up on the hill, check that out. You can't see that. Alright, let's get you back over here to the water so you can look at the pretty view. Camera gave out on me just as I was going around a corner. Wonder if I'm running out of room. That happens occasionally. And we are stopped at a red light. Alright, here we go. More of that park space looking like Memorial Drive in Boston along the Charles. I gotta figure out what river we're alongside right now. I think it's the Schuylkill, which should be Schuylkill, but you know, who am I to judge? Some interesting. I love this old bridge that we're going under. Gorgeous. Now we're going under a rock outcropping. Check this out. Yeah, and this is just all green space that the city has kept available to the public. Thinkers over here doing some thinking. Statues. There's really no other reason to be down here unless you're checking out the park. But there's just plenty of traffic going along both sides. Alright, here we go. Again, maybe we're at the boathouses. There's one. Yeah, this is the front side of Boathouse Road proper here. Alright. There you go. It's not as scenic, but that's the whole collection of them. That there is all Boathouse Row. Let's see if this road goes anywhere interesting. Sure, why not? It goes to a parking lot. We found a parking lot. Wasn't what we were looking for, but it's what we found.